Alright, we're gonna look at the balance changes. Patch notes. Alrighty, yep. Fucking bore. Added legendary, mythic, and ultimate player title challenges to each hero progression. I don't think anybody really cares about that. Victory pose now shows your progression level instead of hero level. That's neat. Social features, why are you and Jesse spamming dinos and floors in my chat? Voice chat's on, the auto joint, that's also good. Diva got a balance change. Movement can't penalty reduced from 40 to 30% projectile missile speed. Ooh, that's a good change. The added projectile speed to micro missile improved their consistency at medium range while decreased. I think this would do a good bit for Diva, but I don't think it's gonna like make her meta in any way.
Really
Doomfist. Minimum wall stun duration decreased from 2.25 to 0.15. Maximum wall stun duration decreased from 0.75 to 0.6. This change will give the stun player more. I think this is a needed nerf only because I don't think people like to be stun locked. Is it needed? I don't think it's needed, but I think it's a nice change. What do you think, Mark? What do you think?
No. There's plenty of chances for people to get out of a Doomfist punch. There's no need for this.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's needed, but I think it's a nice change, only because Doomfist can be annoying to deal with, but I don't know if this was the right change. When you told me he was getting nerfed, I thought it was going to be a seismic slam nerf going back to 7 seconds, but I was wrong. W dives to him. Alright, have fun, Jesse. Winston, secondary fire range increased from 30 to 40 meters. That's a huge buff. That is a huge buff. Because I don't know. I think that the Tesla cannon one, I think that's a pretty big buff for Winston, because that gives him more potential to do damage from range. Not only that, he could snipe targets better now. That's so much better. Winton. Yes, Jesse Winton. Alright. Bastion. Oh, Bastion nerf. Cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Weapon spread increased from 10. Weapon spread increased 10%. Much needed nerfs. Magnetic grenade cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Controversial opinion, I actually think this was a not needed nerf. I think he needs a buff. I think he needs a buff rather than this nerf. This is just gonna hurt Cass more. He's not even in a good place right now. That's not needed at all.
It's to get rid of more soft CC, which is needed.
It's needed, but like, if they could have did a compensating buff, because he's kind of in the shitter right now.
They don't want cast buff.
Clearly. Or just get rid of the hindered effect. Problem solved.
They're not gonna do that.
Endothermic blasters slow effect decreased from 40 to 30%. I don't think May needed nerfed. I think after the deep chill was gotten rid of, I think her slow was fine.
No.
It's annoying for tank players, but like other than that, I don't see a big issue with it. If they were to nerf it, they should have just nerfed it to 35% instead.
Again, no. I don't agree with that. Really, that what was needed to have it happen. It may definitely need to get nerfed. I don't know. It's
Sombra. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking. Sombra ultimate cost decreased from 10%. That's a good buff. It was a needed buff. Base shield health reduced from 125 to 100. Oh, what's why? With symmetry reality, she's no longer reliant on playing at close range or averting her total. I mean, I guess the sim nerf's fine. I have no complaints with it. sim nerf, is it fine? Oh, Widow buffs. I didn't expect this. Recon visor. Oh wait, sorry. Unscoped shots to reach maximum spread increased from 3 to 7. Oh, her assault rifle? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ultimate cost reduced to 10%. I think. Want a trail run for a Popeye's chicken? I do not want a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
That's the issue.
Do you think Widow might need more?
Whoa. No.
You don't think Widow needs more?
No. I thought all her changes needed was her ult. She's the highest skill ceiling character for a reason.
Fair point. Support changes. This is where I start shitting bricks. Cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Needed. So needed. Thank you. Immortality field. Health decreased from 150 to 125. Cooldown increased from 23 to 25. Good nerfs, but he's still gonna need nerfed more. I don't think that's gonna do everything. Alright. What? Eaton Park cookie. I do not want an Eaton Park cookie.
Any ends.
Primary fire projectile size reduced from 0.1 to 0.05 meters. Okay. Base health reduced from 75 to 50. Cooldown when destroyed increased from 12 to 15 seconds. I think these are good nerfs to Alari. I don't think. I think that puts her.
Just lowers the pylon
Not.
time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because the pylon was something that was really bothersome, and I think that won't really set her in place. I don't think she'll be triple. I don't think she'll be below S tier still, but I think this maybe one more nerf will put her like in balance. But with the BAB change though, I think he's still gonna be a really good support. I think he's still gonna be probably triple S tier. I don't think that's enough to BAB, but it's definitely a good nerf. But I don't think it's enough to BAB yet. Kiriko protection Suzu increased from 14 to 15 seconds.
Nothing is needed to be said about that.
Nothing's needed to be said. Yeah, it's fine. I don't have a complaint. Look at Snap. I'll look at Snap in a second. Healing Blossom. Max ammo reduced from 20 to 16. Max heal reduced from 75 to 70. Cooldown increased from 16 to 19. Definitely decreases his healing amount, which is needed. Life grip.
What is most said? Mostly just what I'm looking at is the life grip nerf, because
yeah, I was gonna say the life grip nerf's gonna be
letting
pretty big.
my 1 in a million pulse bomb and then just seeing a life weaver pull away my once in a lifetime pulse bomb.
Yeah.
This doesn't really feel the best.
Is that Sen? Did they nerf Sen? Oh, they gave him 225 HP. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
That's a nerf. No, that's a buff.
No,
Whoa.
that's a buff, you dumbass.
Whoa, I read it wrong the first time. Whoopsie. But no,
Harmony
look
Orb.
at it.
Time to wear off, not in sight, increase to 3 to 5 seconds. Big change. I like that change. Orb of Discord can no longer be replied to the same target after 7 seconds. I think I'm getting a little excited.
What do you mean? Hey, yo. Wait. No.
I think the Zen change is making me excited.
Yeah.
After the effect has been removed.
Just read.
Range increased from 30 to 40 meters. I like that Zen change. 225 HP will give him much more survivability. And the Harmony Orb change is really good. I like the Discord Orb change. But I just wish they reduced how much damage a player receives, rather than changing the range.
Well, it's still it's still basically just it does
Okay, your snap, by the way, Jesse.
the same thing, but you know,
Yeah,
it's got a little bit of a cooldown added to it.
but I'm good.
Yeah, but Zen, he needed that. You do realize that is no longer put it on tank and tank dies.
That's exactly what I'm really happy about.